Here it is. The world is not coming to an end because we just took delivery of our first C8 Corvette. So hit the pause button on the whole world is coming to an end program and just enjoy the moment. I'm enjoying the moment of taking the delivery of this brand new 2020 C8 Corvette from Chevrolet here just outside of Detroit. Thanks to our friends at Chevrolet and GM for hooking us up with an early allocation. And we are going to be driving our new C8 Corvette from the Detroit area straight back to Houston. And we've already begun modifying the car even before we took delivery of it. We'll get more into that in terms of what those modifications are and what we're going to do. So, join us for this journey. It'll be a lot of fun. I've got my star camera person, my daughter Emma Royce, who's going to be my co-pilot for our trip back to Houston, and we'll be sharing we'll be kind of vlogging our way.
That's right.
To Texas. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you behind the wheel of the new Corvette on our way back to Texas. It's more comfortable than the McLaren.
Oh, definitely. I was worried these seats were going to be like McLaren seats. Those are so thin.
Yeah.
All right, we are 200 miles in, and what do we think about the car?
It drives like a dream. The only thing that sucks is when you get this C8 brand new, it limits your RPM to about, well, it's right at 4,400 RPM is the red line. So they limit the revs on the motor. They want you to break it in. I'm not sure what mileage unlocks the RPM and the power, but hopefully that's coming soon.
How much more power does it add?
I bet we're down, if this is 495 horsepower, I bet it's making like 300 horsepower. So we're driving the 300 horsepower C8, at least for a couple
for
of
now.
More. We're at 211 miles on the odometer, so a friend of mine that used to work for GM tells me that it goes up after 400 miles, so 1,300 miles all the way back to Texas. It should be fully uncorked and ready to go to the track with a dyno, so we'll find out soon enough.
And the seats are surprisingly comfortable, I would say.
The whole car is super comfortable. This is a great road trip car. The front and rear trunk, she got tons of room. It's super comfortable. Chevy did a great job on this car, a lot of fun.
The air conditioning is all along the side.
Lots of buttons, lots of infotainment. Infotainment's very user-friendly. Haven't really gotten used to all the settings and displays on the dash, but it's all very, very straightforward.
Haven't gotten pulled over yet.
Not yet. Thank you, Waze.
Yeah.
Feels good. Visibility is great. Really reminds me of the old Acura NSX from a visibility standpoint.
Alright, you guys, we just stopped to get some gas. We are about 4 hours, maybe 3 hours into our road trip, and it's been so fun. It's already so long. I tried to take a nap earlier. Those seats are comfortable, but I wouldn't say they're like nap proof. The car is so fun. It's been such a blast doing this with my dad. We stopped at Cracker Barrel for a little bit, and now we're stopping to get gas, and then we're probably gonna make it all the way to Bowling Green, the home of the Corvettes. So we're gonna go to that museum tomorrow and then make our way to Houston. So stay tuned for the rest of our journey.
We are crossing over the Ohio River, going through Cincinnati. As we go past the Corvette factory. Alright, we're at 499 miles on the odometer. we're told that at 500 miles, our rev limit is going to go from 4,500 to the full 6,700 RPM from the factory. So we should get another 200 horsepower here soon. And let's see what happens. 499. It hasn't changed.
Exit right to exit 26.
Maybe it needs to go 501.
And turn right.
There it is. We're unlocked. We are unlocked.
We unlocked the swag.
Okay. Get ready for the hammer down here. On your mark and set. Smooth as silk. Full power, baby. Hey guys, John Hennessey here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, the home of the Corvette factory, which is right across the highway, and also the International World Corvette Museum, which is pretty incredible. I haven't been here in a while. Probably last time I was here was before the whole sinkhole thing opened up and the cars fell in the sinkhole. So we're going to go in and check out the museum here in a few minutes. It's been a great road trip so far. We picked up our new 2020 C8 Corvette yesterday afternoon in Detroit at Maddox Chevrolet. Put a little over 500 miles. Some of you may have seen the video that we put on our Instagram, where once you get to 500 miles on the odometer, it unlocks another 2,000 RPM. Actually, yeah, 4,500 to 6,500, 2,000 RPM of revs in the motor, and a lot more horsepower. We were able to share that last night. It's pretty cool. Some quick impressions on the C8. It's impressed me more than I was expecting. I think for Chevrolet to build a whole new car, not a derivative or an evolution of a previous C6, C7, but a whole new car. And our car is in the first, I think the VIN number's in the 900, so a low VIN number. For a car to have this level of quality and build quality, craftsmanship, ride quality, I don't have all the words to say this yet. I'm that impressed with the C8. And I had high hopes, high expectations for the car. But to do what GM has done, this car is stickered right at $83,000. And we'll get into the performance and the power and the modifications. We'll get into all that very soon once we get back to Texas. But for now, I'm just learning, enjoying, soaking in what the C8's all about. And I can tell you, I don't know what half the switches do. I haven't gone through the owner's manual and figured all that stuff out. I'll do that in due time. But just getting in the car, strapping in, and driving, it's a very, very satisfying experience. Super comfortable. I can't think of any whine, gear noise, rattle. It's really, again, maybe it's just because it's so new and I'm kind of a Corvette geek. It's very exciting, and the other thing that I don't know if people really get or understand about what Chevrolet and Corvette have done here, but basically, besides the fact that you get so much car for your $83,000, they're building 40,000 plus units of these a year. I don't know if people really understand when you have McLaren and Lamborghini and Ferrari are building 4,000 to 7,000 units a year, and the Chevy guys are going to build 40,000 plus units like this at this level of quality and this level of performance and value. It's really kind of hard to imagine all of the engineering and all the planning and all of the stuff that went into doing something this good on that big of a scale. And what does that mean for everybody? It means that this is a car that anybody can aspire to own. You don't have to be super rich to have some Ferrari. That's always been, I think, part of the magic of the Corvette, is that that's an attainable sports car for everybody. And now they've upped the ante, and it's gone from a sports car to a supercar. And again, just for me driving it, 500 miles. We got another 800 miles to go today. Very, very enjoyable. And we'll share more of our journey, but we're going to go in and check out the museum. We wish we had more time to hang out in Bowling Green. We'd love to see the factory at some point. We'll come back. They've got the racetrack across the way over there, and maybe we'll come back for a track event or one of the big Corvette gatherings that they have here in the near future. So let's go in and check out the museum for a minute, and then we'll hit the road and get on back to towards Texas. Thanks.
Inspired it, the first fiberglass car.
First fiberglass car?
Yeah, this is the first fiberglass automobile ever made. And then behind us, the MG. MG is what inspired the Corvette. And then this is actually the first American sports car.
This is?
And it never became, you know, a mass-produced vehicle.
That is crazy. A Corvette with a Camaro body. That is hilarious. Cormaro. I like that.
How much they had to extend.
Oh my gosh.
To make it fit.
Wow.
It's kind of like, well, we don't really.
Day 2, how are we feeling?
Feeling like we're ready to be back in Texas.
Definitely.
C8's run like a champ.
With more horsepower today.
More horsepower, a little bit of rain, no sunshine, but I got my sunshine sitting next to me.
We just got Chick-fil-A and we're planning to keep driving through Little Rock and where else?
Let's see. We just went through Nashville a while ago, Memphis, Little Rock, maybe Texarkana, and then Houston. So yeah, I mean, the C8 is an amazing highway car. I mean, it's super comfortable at any reasonable speed, maybe even some unreasonable speeds. And we both brought backpacks. We both brought, like, we didn't bring suitcases, but we brought, like, carry bags with our stuff. And it all fit in the rear trunk. We didn't even have to use the front. So, I mean, you've got a lot of usable space. I mean, it still impresses me very much how usable, drivable, functional this car is. I mean, they built it with where you could put 2 sets of golf clubs in the back, I guess, with like small travel golf bags, but they didn't have to do that. I mean, most mid-engine cars, like a McLaren 600 LT, it's got a front, which is pretty roomy, but it doesn't have any room in the back to put anything. But the C8 engineers, designers were managed to have storage front and rear, so